Yeah. Okay, cool. So it's confirmed. Awesome. Oh man, I'm glad I relied on you guys. So all of them, really? You sure? Oh, word? Okay, cool. I'll let everyone know. The entire community is gonna be relieved. Okay, thank you so much. Bye. Don't worry, y'all. That was just PETA. I got off the phone. We're arresting all the May players for dolphin abuse. It's time. You know, we get to delete that character from the game completely. Alright, but what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Thespian coming at you live with a new vid, and today we got a pretty fun one today. So, with Guilty Gear Strive launching, there's obviously been a lot of information coming out. You have all the pros, you know, giving their take on the game. Lab monsters on Twitter. If you go through all the hashtags, combos for days, you can pick any and, you know, get your fill. But when I was streaming, a lot of people came to my chat and, you know, they were like fun games, but they let me know, hey man, I'm like a new player. You know, this is my first Guilty Gear. I came from X fighting game here, and, you know, it was a lot of fun. And I'm like, yo, dude, this is the best time to get into it because it's a brand new game. Everyone's kind of still getting used to the systems. This is the most fun you can have with a fighting game where everyone's new, no one knows what they're doing, and everyone's just mashing the same way that you are. But I want to make this video specifically as aimed at new players, but I feel like some veterans, you know, might get some insight with this video. But these are going to be my 10 tips for beginners to play Guilty Gear Strive, and I want to just hop right into it. So my first tip, y'all, is learn what character you want to play. So I think Guilty Gear, probably one of the most underrated aspects of it, is it pretty much hits every nail in the coffin for all the archetypes. So my first tip, try to see who you want to play. Like, for example, Sol and Kai are very beginner friendly. If you're just trying to get the basics, get the fundamentals, they're very easy. It's just really, I won't call them the Shotos of the game like Ryu or Ken, but they are very similar. They're also very strong, so you get that plus. If you're a more technical character, then Zato might be up your alley there, or a bit of Giovanna, a lot of combos with her. And if you're, you know, dirty grappler player, you know, you got Potemkin there. But with this game, it's a lot simplified, and there's only 16 characters, so, you know, kind of on the short end. I'll be honest, I would recommend learning more than one, but, you know, try to see what character fits your style. Definitely try everyone else. I know my main is Leo, but I'm already eyeing using Kai, Nagoriyuki, Giovanna, and probably for the meme, May, but, you know, PETA might get at me, so I can't use her. Alright. The next tip I'm gonna give y'all, once y'all have a character y'all want to use, see right here, this is where the majority of this video is gonna be. Please use training mode. It is so efficient, so good, and this is really where your success is going to be. Like, to get good at not just this game, any fighting game, you have to use training mode. So in training mode, there's a lot of cool stuff. This is where you can learn, you know, your little combos, specific setups, and just overall just practice your character. Like, any aspect of your character you can just practice here. I also know there's this cool mode, I don't know if it's live right now because the lobbies are kind of funky. You can get a friend and be in training mode together, so that's like a plus. So both of you can lab out specific situations for different matchups, or if you run into some weird thing online, this is a perfect place to practice it and see how you can deal with it. The next one is a bit probably what everyone's looking for, and it's combos, but more specifically, find your BNBs. Okay, so BNB is your bread and butter. So these are your basic combos for your character. So for example, some of Leo's bread and butters is 2k 6k into quarter circle slash, so low easy damage, or slash heavy slash heavy slash heavy slash into the same cancel. So these are BNBs. Get used to them. Now, they don't have to be optimal. You just need easy damage, basically. You're just trying to find the most basic combo, get used to that combo, and over time, you know, try to optimize it. So basically, add a little RC, wall break, you add more to it. Obviously, everyone's BNBs are different. This is just for Leos, but like I said, this B&B can turn into something completely different with practice. But for the time being, just go ahead and get the most basic combo you can get and use that online. And as soon as you get more used to it, try to optimize it, find a bit more complex combos and try them out, see if they're good enough so you can run them online. But the next one, and this is kind of contradictory to what I just explained, and is do not focus on combos too much. Do not focus. So in fighting games, it's just human nature, I guess. We like pressing buttons. We like that number right there to go up. A lot of people just feel like just learn a super high damaging combo and that's it, call it a day, but that is false. That will not get you far, especially against a good player. It's good to get optimal combos, especially once you get used to everything, but combos aren't everything. And if you focus only on combos and you don't focus on like any sort of setups or defensive options, you won't get far, unfortunately. Do not focus on combos. It's why just stick to the basics, and as you keep playing, as you keep growing as a player, then go crazy. Next one is use your meter. You have to use your meter in this game. So meter right there at the bottom where it says tension, this is your meter. Here, let me see, because we got the green screen right here. This thing right here, this thing right here, this is called, and zoom in on this synchro, this is called tension. This is your meter. So in this game, you get 50 up to 100 meter. And what meter is used for is Roman cancels. It's also used for your supers. And Roman cancels and supers cost each 50%. So in this game, you gain meter like crazy. Do not forget to use it, because it's probably the worst feeling in the world where you lose a game and you had full resources. Like you didn't use anything and you lost the game or the round. And another mechanic that makes meter so important to use is the wall system. So in the wall system, once you break it, your character starts getting a lot of meter. You see right here on the left side, there's like a bunch of arrows keep going in one direction. That means I gain more meter faster because of the wall break, and it lasts for a good while. Basically, if you use 50 meter in the wall, you're gonna gain all of it back. So always remember to use it. It could be for any sort of Roman cancel, super, use it. Do not forget to not use it. The next one, y'all, is burst. Similar to meter, you need to know when to burst. So what is burst, you ask? In this game and many other Guilty Gears, there's a mechanic called burst, which is right on top of there, where basically you do this animation right here and they get blown back. What burst is a combo breaker. So let's say your opponent gets you in a combo, like for example Mei here, I get to burst it. If she still continues the combo, she gets blown back. And you can use this when they hit you during a combo, or you can just do it raw. And the difference between that is if you just do it raw without your opponent hitting you, you get a gold burst, and that fills your meter to 100%. Definitely something to keep in mind whenever you're playing against someone. Use it wisely, because you only get at most maybe one in a set, because this game goes so fast. If they bait it, well, let's look at this. If they bait it like this, I'm vulnerable. So they can do whatever setup after, they can do whatever combo, and I can't get out of it. And it might be a super optimized one, so I might take a grip of damage. I have to wait until it comes back. So think about when you use it, and over time there's combos specifically that are prone to bait your burst out, and it's just gonna come with time. As you keep fighting more players, you'll start to understand when it's good to burst and when you might wait. But definitely another mechanic where you need to use it. Do not forget to use burst. As far as the timing goes, it's gonna depend on the character, on the matchup, and also just player knowledge. It's like, if you get the sexy read right here and burst, ooh, you know we're about to get this damage, okay? So use your burst. Do not forget to use it. The next tip, y'all, is with Guilty Gear. Unfortunately, the developers decided to make amazing netcode, but give you one of the worst lobby systems ever. in online play, there's 2 different modes. Well, technically 3. There's normal online play, which is like a ranking system where you move up different floors and each one is stronger and stronger players that are at your level. Or the park, where anyone can come in, anyone can join. And my recommendation, y'all, my tip is use the park. You might be wondering why use the park instead of the main mode. Well, it's because if you're learning and you're still very inconsistent, you're still practicing, you can rank down from floors. For example, right now I'm in the 10th floor. Well, I'm in the Celestial floor. Basically, I can rank down back to 10. I can go back up back to 10, or if I'm, really struggling against some matches, I can go back to 9. And every time that happens, if you're in a set with someone, this will interrupt your set. So you can only play against a person once, and they'll just boot you out of there and you can't finish the set. And it's really annoying. It's just so intrusive, and you really don't know when it'll happen. And especially if you're a new player, you're gonna be going up and down a lot. But in the park, you can just play against people. It doesn't matter, and you get the added benefit of having infinite rematch. So you can play against a person like 50 plus times with the same person, get some good practice, whereas the normal online mode, it's like, I think at most first to 3. And that's if they choose to rematch you. But here, you can just get into an infinite set, and it's just a lot more efficient, in my opinion. Obviously, this all might change because, like I said, the lobbies are weird. But for now, definitely stick to the park. And again, it's a mixed bag. So you'll get some matches against new players, and you might get matched up with, yours truly, and mad good. Or someone who's actually really, really good, like Sonic Fox or Goichi. The next mode, y'all, and this is kind of a mixed bag or so. Again, do mission mode, y'all. So in this game, they added this section where they have these little trials, and they basically teach you a good amount of the game mechanics. They teach it to you, I want to say, relatively well. So the way it's set up, and I can go into one, is on some of them you can choose your specific character that you want to use. They give you a little message on what this tutorial is all about. So on here, for example, it's all about dust. So it's landing a dust attack, and they make you do it 5 times, and it's timed. Basically, I do a dust, I get a point right there. The orange little point right there. However, if I mess it up, it gives me an X, and you only complete this trial if you get 3 out of 5. So you can mess up, but if you get all 3, you complete the challenge, and you get, some XP that can give you, like, money to fish or something. Like I said, it's a mixed bag. Some of these are super baby, like move forward, move backward, dash, like super basic. But then there's some that are kind of insane, and they teach you a good bit of the modes mechanics in the game. So it goes by difficulty. For example, the one that's really cool is cancel the Roman cancel. So here it's canceling a Roman cancel. So basically, when the game first came out, there's something called a fast Roman cancel, where once you do any type of RC, if you press another button fast enough, it cancels that entire animation. You can do something else. So for a long time, people thought this was like a glitch, but apparently it's an actual mechanic. It doesn't have a name. It just says cancel the Roman cancel, but everyone in the community is calling it fast Roman cancel. So let me see if I can get it to you first try, because it's kind of hard. Oh, wait.
One eternity later.
So there you go. So you see how it went fast? So basically, if you let it rock, for example, like this. Oh, fuck.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
So here, this is what a normal Roman cancel is. So it's slash into Roman cancel into Night Raid Vortex. So, oh, God. So let me do slash. And that's the entire Roman cancel animation. So in here, you get to cancel it. So you see, it went super fast. Use mission mode, because they might be a mixed bag, but there's actually some really, really good tips in here. So definitely use it. The next tip I have, y'all, back in training mode. Like I said, use training mode, but this is probably one of the most important tips. You ready? Here, I'm gonna give you all a demonstration. You saw that? Here, let me do it one more time. What that is a recording. So my tip here, guys, is use the recording. So right now, Mei is essentially public enemy #1, and the reason why she's public enemy #1 is this move, her Totsugeki, her dolphin. Right now, I have this set up that she can, you know, just use the dolphin. So in training mode, it gives you the option to record, and basically you can map it to a button on your controller. So if you notice right here, to record something, I have to press L3, and to play the recording, I have to press R3. So you can basically set it to those buttons and just do it really, really easy. If I get into a match with a Mei player and she does her dolphin at this range, like bam, I'm like, what? She, like, what do I do here? So by taking the time and recording here, if I practice this situation, oh, I get a sweep. What? But let's go even further. So they guard, but they're crouching. Oh, my sweep doesn't work. If they immediately guard and crouch, it doesn't work. So what do I do now? Oh, what's that? Even if I set the computer to immediately crouch guard after her dolphin, if she does the dolphin at this range, oh my god, Mei's dolphin is actually broken. If she does the dolphin at that range, I get 2k as a punish. And with that, I can convert off of all this stuff. So you see, use the playback feature. So you can realize that a lot of these situations are not real. And hell, I can even do it from here. Oh, wait. So it's just to practice your reactions, y'all. Like, use the tools here to help you out. And my final tip, y'all, and this is probably gonna be one of the most important tips, is do not focus on winning. So a lot of people get wrapped up, you know, they get mad. I'm guilty of it too. I get mad whenever I don't win. I win because some dumb situation and I get heated. It's not all about winning with fighting games unless you're like a pro player. And even then, pro players tend to lose. It's all a learning experience. Don't get, you know, caught up. I know, you know, it could be frustrating, especially if it's like a bad matchup, it's an annoying character you don't like playing, or you're just lost and you really can't come up with an answer to what they're doing. It's all about learning. One day you'll overcome it. Like, my thing was, like, I can't do anything against like a Potemkin player. Like, I can't do anything. But after playing a couple times, I realized, oh, I can just shoot my fireball, have meter, I can RC and follow the fireball and try to get a mix up, and I get put in a better situation. It's all learning, y'all. Do not focus on winning too much. It's cool to win, but what are you really gaining after like 2-0ing a person? You're not really learning. At that point, that's just showing you that you're pretty good. But if you lose, then you can practice what you struggled against. And that's probably the most important part when it comes to not just fighting games, like any game in general. All right, y'all. So that's my 10 tips. Now, I do got one bonus one for y'all, since, you know, I kind of like y'all a little bit. We're kind of cool towards each other. But bonus tip, y'all, is have fun. Just have fun with this game. This game is so fun. Like, just like press buttons, you know. I'm doing this guide to, you know, help new players. And if you really want to get good, I feel like these 10 tips can definitely help you out. But if you're just trying to play with your friends and see, okay, who's the better player, just go crazy, go wild. Like, press a button. It doesn't matter if you're minus or plus. Obviously, if you're trying to be a little competitive, it won't do you much good. You know, you have to be analytical, but just have fun, y'all. This is a brand new game. I'm having a blast, and I'm very much having a blast talking to y'all, experiencing the game together, and just looking at all these crazy matches. Like, they're so insane. But that's gonna be it, my 10 tips for y'all. I do appreciate y'all sticking with the video, and like I said, if you're a new player, let me know what tip helped you out here, and let me know if you want me to make a new video over any of the tips, you know, kind of break down the tension gauge system, maybe break down RCs a little bit more, or do like a thorough breakdown of the training mode. Let me know if y'all be interested in that. I can definitely do that and just help out as much people as I can. But anyways, y'all, that's gonna wrap up the video. Please give it a like, comment, subscribe, and share this vid with anyone, you know, who might be struggling a little bit. I know there's like a lot of Guilty Gear tutorial vids out there, but I think everyone, you know, gets their own taste of what they want to focus on. And like I said, let me know if y'all want more in-depth videos for anything Guilty Gear, and definitely follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/thespianlive, where we're all about just talking, learning fighting games, learning Guilty Gear especially, and just having a fun time playing against each other. So definitely check it out. I'm more than happy to play against so many of y'all. But that's gonna be it for the vid. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Take care.